Ted, as our chair, yeah.
He gave me a script, but I'm not going to really follow it.
Can you read
but
it?
yeah, it's too small. But I think the message here is that you sort of heard my introduction to you know, the partnership with the water balance model, the IGP partnership. But really, if we're going to move ahead, there's all these other partnerships. You know, the Living Water Smart, the green communities, and things that are going on. And we're going to hear from that from Lynn and Karen and others this afternoon about some of the things that the province is doing, how we sort of move ahead. And I think the real message is that it starts. You know, it all starts with all of us. It starts small. It doesn't really start with the province coming down and saying, this is where we're going to go. It starts with the local communities, the local developers, you know, practitioners out there saying, this is where we think we need to go, and working together, and then working with the province and municipalities and others to make it happen. It doesn't happen without everybody getting together to make it happen. Just want to give, we're not going to really go through the model. You've been hearing about the water balance model. I just want to say a few things. You know, we upgraded the model last fall, and we now have got it posted with Paul Heimel being behind the model to make it run. So that was a major upgrade, major task that happened, and it's now running. What I wanted to just take a minute to tell you about where we're going. And so it never ends. I mean, you have a model, but then people come along with good ideas and say, why can't you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And so it's an ongoing task. And of course, to do that, we need finances. And so when we get dollars together, we get a proposal, we will be going ahead and doing some of these upgrades. And the things that we're looking at right now, and I think if you go to Richard's booth, you'll see a little bit about the tree canopy work that Richard and Kim and others have initiated in North Vancouver, collecting good data about what kind of interception is happening from various kinds of cannabis trees in this area. And that data, that when it's being collected now, will be incorporated into the model. So there'll be a tree canopy module that you'll be able to go into eventually here and sort of pick the kind of canopy, and it'll model it in as to how much is intercepted and evaporated from the tree that never actually gets down to the ground. Some of the other things that we're looking at are a green roof module, where there's work going on at BCIT with green roof technology. We have more green roofs in the Fraser Valley, I think, than anywhere else in North America. Is that right, Ed?
There's over 300 in Vancouver and areas around the world. Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how many green roofs there are. And so there's good information coming out of that, and we'd like to incorporate that into the module. And there's also a water reuse component that people have asking, you know, taking the water, collecting it, and reusing it on your yard so that it doesn't run off and go down the storm. So things like that. These are some of the options that we're working on. Also a stream cross-section component, so we can start modeling, looking at some of the erosion features that Jim was talking about. So that's kind of the package of the tools that we're trying to add now, and we're moving ahead, and hopefully we'll be getting a proposal together to move on that sometime in the next 6 months or so.
Thank you, Ted.
Sound good?
Yes, that sounded good.